Hello everybody, I'm here for the HOI4 channel. Welcome to a new playthrough. I've decided, just first off, I've decided that I'm going to bin my Mongolia playthrough. I'm kind of I was happy after defeating Japan. I'm not going to try and take on everyone else. I just lost interest in it. And I fancy doing a German run on the Dreams of Poland, that lovely mod. I have went ahead and already done the route of getting the Kingdom of Poland, and I've decided to go constitutional monarchy, so we can check out this side of the tree. I want to see what happens when we hold the elections in the Sigium. I've just probably said it wrong, but we do have Frederick I of Saxony. He has Imperial German connections, which gives us -10 on all of that stuff right there, and constitutional monarch plus stability and democracy support. So the KMPL is in charge. So if we do look at our route for the German king. Preparations for the conquest of Germany. We gain a core on Saxon. We also get mobilization speed and weekly war support for 70 days. August von Mackensen becomes a field marshal. We get 6 divisions of Saxon volunteers in Warsaw, 100,000 manpower. We get Saxon double agents, which gives us bonus attack and defense, and then we can launch the invasion. And then we can either do the Treaty of Confederation, which I don't know what that does. But I think we're going to go for the One United Empire. We become the United Saxon Empire. We pardon Saxon and Monarchist generals. We can Anschluss both Austria and the Czechs. Remove Prussian influence. That kind of deals with the One United Empire, national spirit. And then the major powers in Europe get war goals on us, which will be interesting. So we're up to our place in the world. So we'll go ahead and get that out the road. We'll also do the colonial stuff again. I kind of want Germany to deal. Actually, no, because we probably want to hit Germany as soon as, actually. As soon as. So we might just rush to war with Germany. Launch the invasion. Might not be the greatest idea, to be fair. Coming from the Great Depression's gone. Currently exercising troops because I do need to change up the templates ever so slightly. We do have to get rid of our rubbish ones as well. I do want to be prepared for when we go to war with Germany. I might just wait until they inevitably kick off war with the whole of Europe. Maybe a better way of dealing with them, because then I can maybe take out Italy at the same time. You know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone kind of situation. So I feel like that would be beneficial for everybody involved. Right, our place in the world's done. Let's go ahead and do a colonial empire. We'll also want to swing over and grab the approve the COP plan. So every month for the next 4 years, we'll have either a military factory, civilian factory, or infrastructure be built free in the following: Kalisz, Lublin, Krakow, or Lwów. Progress in COP can be tracked in the decisions tab, and then obviously we have the Western, Eastern, and Warsaw expansions as well. We do need to deal with insufficient military industry, and also the conflicts with the minorities. But apart from that, we're pretty good. We do have 11. I might get rid of them as well before we go to war with Germany. I feel like we need to be, you know, in tip-top condition for taking on the Reich. You don't want to play with fire, really, too early. Otherwise, we're going to doom ourselves. What I think I might actually do first, though, is get the fighters up to 5. Go to Portugal and Portugal. Civil War. The Kingdom of Portugal's back. Duarte is here. Let's go ahead and we will start with the purchase of Tanganyika and Gambia. I know I say that first one wrong every single time. I think the fascists could win this. The monarchist uprising in Brazil seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, they're going to lose. Greater Portugal's going to win. I hate when they have civil wars and the boring tree, the generic tree nation wins. It's like, well done, you've done that, and now you're stuck with no tree, which just sucks. It absolutely sucks. Now, the interesting thing is, when we get down to the point where we will have the majors declaring war on us, potentially, UK, France, Italy, and the Soviet Union, that could be disastrous if we were to take out Germany first. Because we would have a border with the Soviets, a border with France, a border with Italy, and the UK would be doing their naval invasion crap that they usually do. So it's going to be interesting when we do get to that point. Of course, we're going to have our bits of Africa as well. Then again, we're going to puppet them. I'm hopefully going to avoid a war with Brazil this time. United Kingdom accepted our offer. Fantastic. Yeah, approve the COP plan. Since 1920, a plan to greatly industrialize a safe and secure portion of our country has been mulled over by the Polish government. Finally, after languishing in bureaucratic hell for years, the COP plan, or a central industrial region plan, has been approved and expansion can be underway. Good. So yes, I've also got these three boys in our cabinet right now. We have the Technocrat, because the research speed and civilian factory speed. Józef Marosevec, war industrialist, for, you know, factory, military factory construction speed. And we have, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name for the political power gain. So right now we're making 1.14 political power a day. The conflicts with minorities is slightly hindering that right now. Establish protectorate in Tanzania. Yes, let's get Tanzania set up. Of course, they have the colonial administrator, their protectorate, which means they will not be able to break free, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. We should hopefully be able to get all of this Polonized this time, because Zalze was the only one we didn't when we had the Japanese emperor. Yasuhito? Hirohito's younger brother. I'm sad that we didn't weren't able to actually defeat Japan and put Hirohito in his place. The Hindenburgs exploded. Right, let's go ahead and do the Polish minority in Brazil now. So if we have a wee look, let's start the year one of the project. We're getting a civilian factory in Kalisz first, which is this province. Oh no, that's Katowice. Where's Kalisz again? Must be somewhere. Oh, there it is. I knew it was around that area. I really do want to go to Poland one day. I want to go to a lot of countries actually. I've not really done much travelling, to be fair. I've only been to Belgium, France, Spain, obviously the UK, and Canada. Actually, I don't know why I included the UK there, because obviously I've been around the UK. I live there for Pete's sake. Let's go ahead and get another 3 civilian factories. That's what we started off with, and then we had another 3 military factories. We'll do that. Oh look, Rare Portugal 1. Who would have seen that coming? I think what we'll do is I'll grab a military theorist, because we are going to need more army experience. Templates are... Well, we're starting this one out quite nicely. I do need to put anti-air equipment into production as well. Polish minority in Brazil. We'll save our political power now for doing that. Let's go ahead and hit up the Polish economy. So we need to spend 300 political power here, but that's fine. We'll make that in hopefully no time, really. 5k guns. We'll do that one right now. Which is good. Hopefully when we do go to war with Germany, it depends if they have taken out the Czechs, we'll try and cut off Niederschlesien and Oberschlesien, if that's how you actually say it. We'll try and cut them off and kill off some Germans that way. Do I want to make the kind of hinder development right now? It's 8 to form the department. Plus, we're going to have to hell upgrade it to even do anything to the Germans. Of course, they're helping out the Spanish Civil War right now. Let's go for the civilian. That's 3 factories. You can't complain. It's 3 for each one of them. 12 civvies. I think we'll do all of them first, and then we can focus on building up our military industry. Because we're not in a rush to go to war with Germany. Then again, we kind of want to deal with them before we end up having Stalin knocking on our door. Because the last thing I want to do is have to cave into him. That is not what we are planning on doing. Alright. Could do with a little bit quicker. COP's taking a bit off of us. Oh. Didn't realise it did. We've actually got integralist Brazil as well, so we're getting rid of some fascists. Vargas, you're going bye-bye, mate. You will be... Oh, well, maybe not going bye-bye, but to be honest, it probably is better for us if they do declare war on us, because then we get the protectorate of Brazil, which is better than just getting the southern provinces of Rio Grande do Sul and Santa Catarina. Because we do get, you know, Rio de Janeiro. We do get that when we create the protectorate, but I might just state transfer that back over to them. Just because it looks a little bit stupid just having that one single little province. Plus, it seems better to let Brazil have that just due to the population. It's a lot of their manpower kind of taken from them. That's probably one of the biggest sources of manpower they have. Because obviously, the deeper you go into the Amazon, well, saying that the Amazonas has actually got a decent bit of manpower. Not manpower, but population. So obviously, the coast is where most of the cities and everything are. Because rainforests, not great habitats for us to make houses and everything, you know. Since we're disguised as immigrants, let's go ahead and do that. Let's work on more cities. We will also want to get down here as soon as, because I want that fighter production to not be hindered at all. We do have to have 20 military factories though. In the game, we're already up to 14, up to 32 cities as well. Rapidly industrializing the nation, which is very much needed. Now, Romania is guaranteeing us. Once again, I did accept that. I thought, why not? We can be friends. The time of recording as well, we did just have the dev diary for the day. Yugoslavia getting a little bit of a change to this part of their tree. It's expanding a lot, actually. It's looking pretty good. And you also get an underage monarch with Peter II now. He's at age 12, I think, when he takes power first, and then he has some really, well, he does have some really negative, kind of modifiers to him, but they do improve when he does come of age because he's a legitimate heir, and he's a good leader. He gets some nice wee bonuses. Romania is also getting a couple of wee little fixes as well, which is quite nice. I kind of wasn't expecting it. Still disappointed it's not the Italian Soviet rework that we're getting next, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm glad we're getting something for the vanilla game. I'm looking forward to playing as the three boys down here, taking over the Bosphorus as all of them. Well, not really Turkey because they already control the Bosphorus, but you get my point. Let's rile up Polish locals. All 10 of them. Get another. Lublin is getting a civilian factory now. Good. We're up to 50 factories in total. Nowhere near to what the Germans have. They have quite possibly 122 max. That's their max anyways. A little low fleet that we have. It's one thing that's a bit of an issue for us if we end up at war with Japan again. Japan's going after China, so they're being historical. It's fine by me. As long as they don't do the torpedo. Actually, I want Germany to declare war on me anyways. Let's not do any of those. Can't do any of those either. Let's go ahead and start working down the whole elections row, because I want to get rid of the conflicts with the minorities. So let's do return power to the Sejm. It gives us 50 political power, which is going to help us out actually, because by doing this we should have enough for, well, we will have enough for doing the launch of the Polish Revolution in the Parana region, which is that southern region I was talking about before, those two provinces. We'll stop exercising with them. We'll also get ready to divert some forces to Brazil in preparation for a potential conflict there. Aragon's holding quite nicely right now. We'll see how long that lasts for them. They do have 8 to 30. Yeah, that's nowhere near what Spain has. Spain's in a good position. And again, Soviet help. They're expanding that help as well, so they probably will end up being puppeted by the end of this. Soviet military, yes, this will probably be removed upon, that's fine. Soviet aid, really are getting loads of Soviet aid. Appeal for increased atomic, yeah, that's the way they're going. That's the way they're going. They're going to be a puppet. Going to surrender their freedom, but they get to keep the nation together. Appease the nobility now. Let's go ahead and do that. 5 stability. Do we just get stability from both of those? Yeah, the same kind of bonuses there, but free election for the Sejm. I really need to figure out how you actually properly say that. But let's go ahead and launch the Polish Revolution. And that has flipped it straight over to us. Brazil will get the hell out of there now. And we'll get the response. I'm kind of hoping it does become hostile, but we are going to have to go ahead and quickly garrison that one port that we do have. You get 4 divisions spawn. Oh! Enterprise Brazil backs down after occupation of Parana. After we officially announced our protection of the Parana region, it seemed as the war was imminent, as Brazilian officials denounced their actions and began mobilizing the army. Apparently, they realized how foolish a war with us would be, however, and have already begun demobilizing the troops. It appears the occupation of Parana will go uncontested, which is not ideal. I would have preferred the protectorate, but alas, well, can't get it all the time, but that's okay. Go ahead and put those troops back covering Ausprussen. Well, Ermland, Mazarin, and Königsberg. Because we want to secure Königsberg as soon as possible, cut off their access to in here. We're working nicely through everything. Artillery we need to definitely up. We'll up you as well. Should have enough motorized. We'll up the anti-air as well. We'll go ahead and actually sort the template out. We actually have enough to get them all sorted. We are going to have a somewhat not great deficit, to be fair, but at least we'll have that sorted by the time we come to war. It's only 1938 and we're doing good on factories. 40 civvies. I'm going to be able to spend a lot more time building military factories. Once we've enforced the Minority Rights Treaty, we'll probably swing back around and start enterprises. Maybe I'll probably go for Angola and Mozambique first. We'll do that. Gambia will eventually ask for its independence, which is fine, or increase autonomy. They'll set up a collaborative regime, rather, which I will be fine with. China is actually holding quite nicely for the time being against Japan, but long may that last. Probably going to turn... The tables are probably going to turn very, very quickly, and without really much effort really from Japan. They should probably turn that around. I hate that green. Oh, they got their tree. That's perfect. I was going to say that green's interesting, but it's because they've done the 5th Portuguese Empire, which I think has basically made them unable to join any factions. Kind of peed us off. Strategic reason to be hostile with us. Anyways, get to vote in a party now. The Socialists. Are you kidding me? Why would I put the Socialists in power? Now that King has been crowned, a new constitution is in place. The new monarch has called for free elections to be held for public offices in the Siege. 3 main political parties are vying for a majority in the legislature. On the right of the political spectrum is Conservative Monarchist Party, KMP, headed by Stanislaw Makowicz. In the centre is the People's Party, led by stalwart liberal Winston Witos. Finally, there's the Polish Socialist Party, which has slowly lost influence during the years of the Sanation government, which is projected to fail miserably in the elections, despite the claims of its leader, this guy. Although the party's core tenets may be different, they have all pledged to work with other parties to push through legislation that will please everyone. I feel like we are going to go with PPS Socialist Majority Government. I think we're going to go with the Conservatives. I'm going to keep them in charge. Get that political power again. I was tempted by the consumer goods, but that's fine. I'm going to save our political power just to help expand our empire. Since we're going to hop into another one of them in a minute. I do want to do enterprise in Angola and Mozambique and take that away from the 5th Portuguese Empire. So they are sending assistance to the Spanish. They might do the Iberian Summit, but they may possibly just go to war with them once it's over. I'd like to think they'd do that. They probably won't go for the faction route since they've done the 5th Empire, because that's really knocked them out. So I think the choices are, yeah, the 5th Empire. Yeah, the 5th Empire has threat and ambitions. 84 countries get minus 100. Yeah, they've got no trade either with folk. Yeah, set rule can join factions. They can create factions, however they can't join them. Which kind of just renders them useless now. They're not really going to probably do much. They'll end up declaring war on someone and dying. Oh, just like my voice did there. Oh, I didn't mean to do the military industry expansion just yet. I want to go ahead. Oh, we can actually purchase Palestine and Trinidad. I am going to go ahead and purchase Madagascar and Cameroon first, though. We are in April of 1938 now. So Germany should be thinking about doing the Anschluss very soon, and then dealing with the Czechs. I might actually consider building a kind of fallback line as such. Not a fallback line, but just a defensive perimeter on the Czech border. Probably going to want to get some more divisions out as well. At least we'll have Romania backing us up. I don't know what the rest of the world's going to do. We are a democratic nation, so we do have that going for us. The Allies are potentially a faction we could stick with, but then again, we do have that focus down here that does set the rule can join factions. So we'll probably want to be in one before we do that, but then again, that might just kick us out anyways, because we'll get cores in all Austrian and Czechoslovakian state, as well as Alsace-Lorraine. So we're very much becoming like a central, basically a Germanic empire, really. France accepts our offer, fantastic. Of course they did. Why would they refuse? Anyways, I didn't do the Enforcing Minority Treaty, which is Rights Treaty, which gets rid of conflict with minorities. So we'll get a bit more stability back from that and the political power gain, and fascist support's going out the window, really. Cameroon wishes to create a protectorate. Indirect rule is preferable. And same with Madagascar. And we have the cute little lemur. Right, so we'll do this. Then we'll go ahead and grab the enterprises in Angola and Mozambique. We'll sort them out, because we've got a nice wee bit of political power saved up. We should probably be able to near enough go through and get one straight away. But might as well take down the Fifth Empire and actually get rid of that overconfidence and cockiness they've got. No way are they going to try and expand into the Chinese territory, though. They're going to declare war on all of them, which is going to put... Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The only nation that doesn't hate them, for some reason, is Cameroon. And Madagascar. Then again, they were just birthed, so... They were just birthed, that's a terrible way of putting it. But they were just, you know, they were just set up as, like, well, not independent nations, but they were just set up. So they weren't here when they done the focus. That would make sense why they don't have the negative relations. So I guess... Anti-Comintern Pact, I feel like it's in my best interest to just tell them to bugger off. I don't want any part of that. Just try and keep Stalin on my good side for the time being. For the time being. Now, I did say we were going to go ahead and do some more colonial stuff, so we could do some more of the expansions as well. So let's go after the enterprises in Angola and Mozambique. We'll get them. Sadly, I am not able to justify, because I need world tension at 50%, plus I'm a democracy. So I'm not going to be able to invade Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia. I would have liked to have maybe tried to push it into at least Lithuania. But Stalin's probably going to end up getting them. So when we do eventually have war with him, we should be able to claim it in the peace deal. Sticking with the allies, though, might not be an option for us, because they're probably going to get annoyed with me when I annex land. Stalin's going to come for us regardless, isn't he? He's always going to do it, unless he offers us protection. Which, then again, I still don't want to give him that land. Because I'm going to get that land anyways. The German territories that they're offering us. I'm going to take that. Yeah, Portugal's about to declare war on all of them. Even flipping Japan. Watch this, they'll go after Japan as well. So how are we doing for production? 276 days, that's not too bad. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Although we are about to just upgrade the artillery, so that's going to probably hinder the production ever so slightly. Let's go ahead and grab the... Let's expand Warsaw first, Warzawa. Let's go ahead and sort that out, because it's already quite a nice industrial space for us. Of course, the capital Warsaw is in there. And we do have that nice wee fort line that we've got set up near enough, which is good. Happy with that. Gonna go ahead and not grab any of that. Perfect. Just went in and straight away got Angola. There we go, the Protectorate of Angola. Stefan is now the colonial administrator of the nation. And you have giving some aid to the Spanish directory. Interesting that the Carlists have not popped up. Or did they pop up and I just didn't notice? But then again, they did do the Fanlax. the Phalanx Ascendants. I really do need to come and actually play as Spain a little bit more, especially going down the Spanish Directory route and uniting Iberia, and then going after Italy, retake the Americas. There's a lot of stuff I've not actually done in the vanilla game, actually, tree-wise, from the last DLC. Good old lab resistance. I was about to say man the guns there, but I was like, no, that's 2 DLCs ago, dude. Come on, get with it, man. Get with it. But that is, we'll go ahead into the decisions in a second and start the next. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. We're in year 2 of the COP now. Which is good. Another military factory, another civilian factory. 70 factories. Probably got more than France now. Yep, we have more factories than France. So I do want to get more in planes, because planes are important. Artillery set up quite nicely. I do want more motorized as well, but we're going to dump them underneath the planes for the time being. Bit of steel short. Don't really want to be trading with the Germans. I think I'll trade with Stalin. I'll just get 8 from there. I could trade with the Portuguese, but I think we'll stick with the Soviets. I think rubber. Could kind of wish I did get Brazil now. Kind of disappointed by that. Then again, it could have been. I could have messed up as much as I did in the stream. Russia's in a civil war. That's fine. Oh, military factory in Mozambique, a civilian factory, and then infrastructure. We'll start with the military factory. Not that it's really going to benefit us. But you're welcome right now, Portugal. Welcome for that extra factory I just gave you. We don't want to do any more enterprises. I don't really want to do those yet either. I think now is the time to go ahead and do a German king, get that war support up, and just start working down the tree. It is October 1938. Germany's been rather quiet. Anschluss hasn't happened. The hell are they playing at? Who's not giving me what I need already? The Soviets, really? Oh, because Russia controls all the tungsten. We'll go ahead and trade with the British Raj then. I could do it actually, bring in more steel in. Do you know what? France. There we go, one short of that. And where's Hungary? Trade with Hungary for the time being, but they're probably going to join the Axis. Unless they create the Rome Protocols. Or the Pact of Rome, rather, which they could do. They could do. Do I want to actually build a whole fort line? Because I feel like the Germans could still break it, and then it's going to hinder me in the future, trying to push back. Do you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. Civies are up to 42. I think we should probably spend some time on more civies. Get another 4 of them. A couple more military, because we've still got the military factory focuses to do. We've still got another 2 of them. I really do need to get down here because we can go ahead and blitz that and get in a research slot. Could probably go ahead and try and get that research slot as well. Get that research speed, factory output, and dockyard output. That's quite good. Some more factories down here as well. 2 of each, and then 6 infrastructure, which is not bad. That's a nice wee little bonus as well. Definitely want the August von Mackensen. What a man. He'll definitely be going straight into the field marshal role, unless he's lower than level 4, but we'll see, won't we? Let's go ahead and grab that. Again, a random core on just that one bit of Germany, that one province, which is a nice province. It's got plenty of bloody steel in it. But I think that is a good place to wrap up today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very soon for some more. Till then, take care, sure, bye, the now.